Welcome to another day with Aaron's Opal. Today I thought I might talk a little about photographing an opal. When I first started, it was probably one of the harder things that I had to try and do with like zero experience. So here's a couple of quick things that I find works for me, and for anybody else it could work too. I do prefer opals to be in the natural light, but I've found that with distancing and things like that, often the sunlight can cause the camera to white out. So this is just a little bit more guaranteed, and then feel free to fiddle with any other ideas later. So at the moment, I've got some rough and dry in front of me. Now, a lot of people, when they try and get pictures of the opal, they would just move the camera up, and as you can see, it does sort of start to go really quite blurry. And this is without any light, no water, just completely rough. And you can tap the camera to try and get the focus, and sometimes it works. And then if you really want to zoom in on a piece, and you can sit here and you can tap that focus button all day, it's never going to focus up. So what I found is basically you sit back a little ways, get some focus, and then on your phone or your camera, it works the same for photographs as videos, just zoom in nicely. A lot of cameras these days, they come with ×4. You can still get fairly close, and you're getting some nice pictures there. Okay, so that's just using the zoom trick. Then also, if you want to be a bit more reliable or show some more colors, there's a simple light. And as you can see, it does change the settings on your camera, but then you can zoom in and you're starting to pick up some of the other bits and pieces. Now, remembering this parcel here is still dry. Then you can add a little bit of water, and it does start to bring out the extra bits of color and stuff, and it does make it a bit more of a realistic view of what the stone may look like once it's polished up. And you can also do a similar thing when you're videoing as well. There we go. Now, a lot of people like to move the stone around really rapidly to show lots of color. I generally prefer to go a little bit slower. Plus, I'm also studying the face of the stone in the 4x zoom. And with finished stones, it's a really great way to check, if you don't have a loupe, for any face scratches which you might be able to remove but the naked eye can't see, and you can get quite close. And there we go. So that's just a couple of quick tricks on how to get some nice appearing photos. I don't edit, I don't appreciate photos being edited, but for any beginner out there, this is a nice quick way to get some fairly decent results. So have fun.